Hello everyone, welcome to Leoguidance time if this is your first time, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. It's so good to have you here. It has been a long while since I last uploaded the video. Everything was like so hectic. I'm sorry for that. I have been meaning to load this video about what is coming in for you within the next 3 months. I actually recorded group one, and then it has been at least a month ago. Then I couldn't proceed, so I guess it wasn't meant to. So this is a completely new reading. So it's all about what is coming in for you within the next 3 months. I'm going to look at the general energy. I'm going to check then what is coming in within your personal life, personal growth, what is coming in regards to your career, and what's coming in regards to your love life. So these are all the groups in here. You're going to find the timestamps in the description box. Group number 1 is represented with this oracle cards and with the clear cords on the top of it. And group number 2 is represented with these beautiful tarot deck. I forgot the name, and also malachite. And group number 3 is represented with the moonology oracle cards. I remember the name, and with the sodalite. So pause the video, do your selection as you wish. However, it's resonating for you the most, but whenever you select your pile, I'm going to see you there. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this oracle cards, it should be Alice in the Wonderland oracle deck and the clear cords, then this is going to be your reading. Before I start with your reading, the most prominent message I heard was that whatever sticky situation you have in your life is going to get unstuck. So whatever you have been trying to get rid of, you have been really fed up or felt stuck, is going to start basically working out in your favor, even without you putting any effort, if that makes sense, because I feel like you have been working on it for a long while, that you do not have to do anything else more. So it's just for you, it's just a time for you to take a step back and let the magic unfold, is what I'm getting. So can you tell us the general energies for group number 1 within the next 3 months period, please? What are the general energies for group number 1 within the next 3 months? Thank you. Impossible things. So the card says that working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspective. This is amazing, because it's just resonating with the message I was just mentioning about feeling stuck in your life, that something hasn't been working, and you can see her face as well, like how it is just looking like there is some kind of a sadness in here, but at the same time she had that hopefulness as well. And there's a unicorn with the butterfly wings. It's just some kind of a miracle is going to happen, that's going to help you to transmute and transform that part of your life, literally, that you think that it was once impossible. And it just gives me a vibe of something in your heart chakra might have been blocked. I'm just picking very specific messages for a couple of you. If you have been having some goals around health, like getting into shape, or any kind of a health problems or health goals, this is also going to start unfolding for you. You're going to find out the let's say the patterns, or some kind of a cycles that you can actually start following and resonating more. If it's about eating more healthier, then you are going to find out what works for you, actually, for your body. What do you like? Because it's not the same for everyone. The type of exercises aligning with your goal and body type and everything. But it doesn't have to be. Take the message if it only resonates. But more of so that I'm seeing that you're also working through a lot of disbeliefs in here, a lot of mental blockages, that what you have been thinking that is impossible was not actually impossible. It was just mostly on your mind that you have been receiving that you cannot get it. And I saw 0303 in the clock, so that might have been also significant for you. I'm seeing you that you're going to take a bold action towards something that you really, really want. And someone in your life might be also helping you to gain a fresh perspective towards something as well. And this is actually going to help you to take a leap of faith towards something that you want. And I'm sorry that I cut the video there. I had to grab the books. I really would like to check quickly in here the book definition. Okay, you have some big goals. You think that it might not have been for you, or you might think that people are going to misunderstood you in a way that, like, you know, oh, she wants to have everything, then like, why don't I have? So it's not about you, it's about them. You can have everything you want, just know that. So the card's saying that a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. Exactly. So, let's continue group number 1. Spirit, can you please tell us, I will continue with these cards in here. So can you please tell us more about the personal development for group number 1? What is coming in for group number 1, please, within the next 3 months in terms of their personal growth and development? What's coming in for group number 1 in terms of their personal growth and development within the next 3 months? I'm hearing self-awareness and purity. What's coming in for group number 1 within the next 3 months? It's the 3 of Cups. It's celebrations, and this come in reverse. Burdens, and you're removing burdens from your life as well. 2 more cards, please. Personal development for group number 1. Interesting. There was Devil with the obsession in reverse. It's very much linking to impossible things and removing your blocks. Yes. 9 of Wands with fear. Oh my God. 10 of Swords in conclusion. So these are your 2 additional cards, and 9 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Group number 1. In terms of your personal growth, with the bottom deck energy as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with stability, especially the 3 of Cups in the celebration in reverse, I'm seeing you deciding and discerning more about who's meant for you to stay in your life and who's not. There might have been a lot of situations that basically you put yourself and you committed into just off from the fear that you might not get any better than this, or like you got used to and conditioned to the fact that people behave in this way and it's normal. In reality, it wasn't. It was draining off from you. It wasn't giving anything back to you, or it might not have been giving enough back to you. So you have been feeling yourself burdened and drained at the end. However, I'm seeing that you are reaching your own conclusions towards like drawing your energy back to yourself. And if you have been like only having a talk, now you're not only going to talk the talk, but you're going to walk the talk. You're going to also like back it up with actions. But if you have been only, let's say, if you haven't been even like talking about it, or just like feeling burdened within yourself, I am saying that you will be setting very clear boundaries and going to be taking actions towards it as well. And the people in your life are going to receive and get the message that I believe. For some reason, it might have some effects also about your finances, but like, can you see what is under the deck after this, the 10 of Cups, the completion? Your happiness right now within the next 3 months, group number 1, lies within you only. You are not going to be depending your happiness onto any kind of like external factors, including people. You are going to find the happiness within you. This is such a beautiful energy. Can you tell us, Spirit, what is coming next within the 3 months for group number 1 in terms of their career? What's coming for group number 1 in their career within the next 3 months, please? What's coming? Okay. Ooh. Source with independence. What's coming for group number 1 in their career within the next 3 months? Two more cards, please. Okay, we have Strength in reverse with Bravery. One more. Thank you. We have Ace of Cups, Dissatisfaction in reverse. Okay, group number 1. The Three of Wands, Communication. Okay, this is nice that like the Three of Wands is represented with communication as well, not necessarily for me. Okay, group number 1. In your life, in your career, that I'm seeing that you're definitely stepping up to your own independence. If you're a person that has a side hustle or like a real passion, like a purpose that is calling in your soul, that really makes you want to get up in the morning of the bed and you feel like you're actually living the life and you're not getting on by, this is something you're stepping into it, like even more assertively than before. You might have been changing how you view yourself towards regarding that thing, that that passion of yours that you're very skillful at. I'm seeing also this includes giving a speech, writing, but mostly about like giving a speech. It might be basically leading people, it might be public speaking, it might be one-on-one speaking, but however it is, you're an authority figure, you're a figure that people look up to. There have been some like insecurities around how to step up to that position that your soul is really calling out for you to do. Like you really want to do that, but like some part of your ego is trying to pull you back and trying to keep you safe basically. There have been something in your life at the moment in your career that's not making you quite satisfied, and that thing might have get emphasized a lot more and more within the next 3 months. The reason is to basically push you towards taking an action on that thing that's going to give you that independence. It might be entrepreneurship, basically, like anything that is creating a spark within your soul that whenever you think about doing it for the rest of your life, you're like, hallelujah, yeah, I want that, let's go with it. But there are still some limiting beliefs around that you will be basically breaking it off, and it will be happening like gently and incredibly internally, that you will be just like completing one chapter of your life, the biggest chapter of your life, one of the biggest chapters of your life. So basically this Ace of Cups is going to be standing upwards. And very specific message, whatever that skill, whatever that passion you want to put into, that you might not be seeing yourself as qualified at times, or you're unsure about how to do that, this has been following you over the lifetimes, over the past lifetimes. This is not something that you just like woke up one morning and realized that, yeah, I might be good at that. No. It has been calling out for you. You practiced this before, not in this lifetime, but in the other lifetime. So you know what it is. You are a lot more skillful than you give yourself enough credit for. You're going to be extremely helpful to others by sharing that gift of yours than you ever realize. Yeah. So let's check into relationships, group number 1. So what's coming in within the next 3 months for group number 1 Spirit in terms of their romantic, let's see in terms of their romantic relationships. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles, and this is a perfection that is in reverse. What else, Spirit? What else is coming for group number 1 in terms of their relationships? Okay, we have Solitude, the Hermit in reverse. And one more card, please, for group number 1 in terms of what's coming in for their relationship in the next 3 months. Oh, okay. 3 of Pentacles, excitement. Beautiful. Okay. So, and an additional message in terms of your career, by the way, you might be receiving a communication, you might have been expecting it from somewhere. One, you have been expecting from somewhere, and the second, you haven't been expecting at all. And some of you guys, you're going to receive either one of them, either a communication you expect, I guess like this is for sure, and the other ones other one of you, you're going to receive both of them, unexpected and expected communication in regards to your career. That's going to help you to move forward. So, Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles in regards to your love life, basically, in relationships. Group number 1. I'm seeing you will be, like, there's a lot of internal transformation that's happening. This is going to be basically having a first-hand effect on your personal growth and also your surroundings and external circumstances, which I mean by that in your career, how you view yourself, how you move within life with more like a confidence, and in your relationships too. If you had this kind of like idea and the tendency towards trying to control things in your relationships, I'm seeing that this is basically transforming. You might be seeing it from the first hand that you really need to let loose and let control in some areas of your life where you have been overthinking and overly worried, and then this is going to enable you to basically feel a lot more relaxed and going to give your partner or your significant other or any kind of like a potential partner to basically have a say in the relationship and just be themselves as well. I'm just picking up a pattern of like you might have been a little bit more like a critic toward other people, and either you express it or like you keep it to yourself, like those expectations of yourself towards going to a perfection might be also like lessen a little bit. And this is also as a result of your internal transformation, because you releasing those expectations of yourself is going to also help you to release those expectations from the others. There have been some internal battle that you have been going through, and I'm seeing that also with the planetary transitions. It has been affecting you a lot, in case you like, regardless you have been just like following it or not. Especially like at this moment that you're watching this video, there might have been a lot of things going on in your life that might cause you to pull away from any kind of like relationships or social activities, including romance, dating, or your partner as well. And there might be a little bit more coming within the next 3 months that will actually like cause you to go within and see in what areas of your life you can actually start taking an action. I'm seeing that even if you're in a relationship, you might be a little bit more internal and would like to spend a little bit more time of yourself. That's going to really calm you and going to be helpful, and it's also kind of an advice from spirit as well. It doesn't mean that anything bad is happening at the relationship, not at all. I'm feeling a lot more peace. And if it's like kind of like a dating time, I'm seeing that you're just taking a time out for yourself to focus on yourself more rather than any other person, because there's like amazingly exciting times are coming in for you, including basically like a wealth. This is like, can you see how many pentacles they are in? Like you are literally like putting something on the ground in your relationship and romantic relationships, like bam. Like if you're in a relationship, you're taking it to the next level. It might be moving in, it might be engagement, getting married, having kids, whatever, however it manifests for you. If you're not in a relationship, if you're single, then you're going to find that person who has a long-term potential with you. If you're dating, then this is also getting serious, because you have been resilient towards, however, you have been very resilient and you have been tested a lot when it comes to relationships. Now you're going to reap the rewards of all of the healing that you have been gone through until now. It's going to come after a period of basically you going a little bit within. And Okay, I'm getting two other messages. It's coming after a period of you going a little bit within, and you are going to come out from this period. Give yourself enough time, but also don't stay there too much, so that you're going to basically have this happily ever after home and family life that you want. Let's get last messages in terms of what's coming within the next 3 months from the Moonology cards and your last advices. So don't let pride get in your way. And one more, please, Spirit, for group number 1. This is too much. I'll be quick. Adjustments are required. Take time to breathe out and hold your vision. As much as I was saying before, you have been tested a lot. Something in your life hasn't been working. The adjustments are going to be required around that time. You're going to take a pause and take a time to breath and basically reevaluate your goals. Where have you been? Where do you want to go? What can you do to do that? And your ego that I was mentioning that is holding you back with this like a Leo card that's trying to keep you safe is going to finally give you a permission that you're safe and you can move forward. Let's get a last advice for group number 1, please, in regards to the next 3 months for them. Next 3 months advice for group number 1, please, Spirit. Whoop, they are a lot. Okay, thank you. Time for a nap. They want you to really take a time out for yourself. Okay, so 24 here. So it says that this is a time to, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, and your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back. Take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas follow through you. Absent any forces or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. That is beautiful. Group number 1, these are all the messages I got for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed and loved the reading. If you did so, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. But I'm just wishing you an amazing rest of your months, next 3 months ahead of you, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye-bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you are choosing this cards, these tarot deck with the malachite on it, then this is going to be a reading. So let me get into your reading. I'll put your crystal gemstone in here, and first I will start by checking your general energies within the next 3 months from this Alice in Wonderland oracle cards, and then I'll jump into your chart deck. So can you tell us, Spirit, what is coming in for group number 2 for their highest good? What's coming in for group number 2 within the next 3 months, please? General theme. Thank you. Lead the way. So be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. I can't help but thinking that, like, she's looking a little bit unsure, a little bit afraid. So can you see that, like, all the animals around her, like, they're not people, they're animals, and she is the Alice there, she is the human being there, let's say. And ISO 111, this tells me that you might have find yourself in an environment that you haven't thought before, that those type of people or that kind of like environment might be actually benefiting most from your help. You might be having your doubts at first, how to lead, how to take charge, what to even provide, or how to provide what you need to provide. So believe so. However, like whatever environment, whatever situation you find yourself into, you're tailor made for it. Like you have full trust of the people around you, or it might be literally an animal shelter even. Take it if that resonates. The people, the animals, whoever you're going to work with, whatever community you're going to work with, they're going to love you. Like they're not going to want to let you go. Like you're going to feel very much belonging there. You might not have told it before, but you will. And if you're currently working in an environment or belonging some kind of like a community that you don't feel like there's a sense of feeling or sense of self, I'm seeing that you disassociating yourself from here. And actually something might have happened quite unexpectedly off from the blue, that divine might take something off from your life very unexpectedly, that might have caused kind of like a shock for you. Take this if it resonates, by the way, if you have been suspecting out of it, because it's not going to be, it's out from the blue, but it's not like, how could this ever happen? I didn't see it coming. No, like it has been something within you that you might have been sensing and feeling, even though you wouldn't want that. It is there because it has literally leads the way to something better for you. You're going to be provided. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. You are evolving, you're changing, you outgrow your environment. It's time for you to transform. Like, can you see her face? She's not happy in here. She's a little bit defensive, in fact. Like that creature, like it might not be the best for her. Like it doesn't have eyes, it cannot see. So most probably, however you were like operating in the world, whatever you were sharing, whatever you were seeing, the people were not, like you were not seeing eye to eye with people that you surround yourself with. So let's quickly check this. Lead the way. I love the explanations here. So the card says, it is time to step into a leadership role. Others are looking to you to solve a problem or show them how to work through an emotional situation. Help others by showing them what needs to be done, not by telling them what to do. Calm your emotions, ground and center yourself so you can be of greater service to others. You cannot help others overcome emotional distress until you have learned how to calm your own feelings. Be steadfast, strong, and encourage others by your own calm example. Also, one of the reasons if or when this basically sudden change is going to arrive in your life could be also kind of like a test from the spirit to see how ready you are for it. Because I believe that you too, group number 2, you have been through a lot. Like, you know, you have the skill set, you know how to basically regulate your emotions, but this might be coming a little bit unexpected, kind of like unexpected time at an unexpected time. So it's kind of like a test for you to see how will you do it, what will you do it, and are you going to actually take an action towards something that is going to fulfill you. Okay, so let's see now, Spirit, can you please tell us with 3 cards what's going to happen in group number 2's personal development within the next 3 months? Group number 2's personal development within the next 3 months. Thank you. Okay, I'll get this. We have 7 of Cups, delusions in reverse. We have 7 of Pentacles, another 7, vision in reverse. And one more, please. Oh my God, the world completion in the reverse. In terms of your personal development, group number 1, there have been things in your life that you overlooked when it comes to your past patterns. I'm hearing like relationships you might have been just basically like repeating. You know where you want to take an action towards, but there haven't been any action towards going to the direction you want to go. There have been a lot of delays. Like you haven't just set clarity around like what your vision is, because basically in terms of the neurological levels, our vision is literally the people we surround ourselves with, the impact we are going to create in a bigger sense. So it is the highest and level of the hierarchy that's going to have the biggest impact in your life. Under that, basically, whatever comes is going to unfold very, very naturally. Your identity, who you are, is going to align with your vision. Your beliefs and values are going to align with your vision. Your capabilities are going to align with it. Basically, your behavior and your environment even going to align with it very naturally. But like you are literally asked to ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered in this world? Who are you right now, and who do you need to be that person, to be remembered in a way that you want? Because there have been a lot of talk and maybe not actions. Like I also said this in group number 1, but the messages are all a bit different. There has been something you might have started and just like left it in the middle. It might be because of several reasons. The biggest one could be, let's say, fear of failure. It doesn't have to be, but like it might be one of the biggest things. But something you're going to revisit again. In terms of your personal development, something you left behind in the past, you buried it under the rug, is going to come up. Like how you weave yourself, how you resonated with others, how did you allow others treat you, who did you believe that you were, basically, is affected how you behaved in the world, is affected the environment you put yourself in. Like if I could give an example, for example, if you identify yourself, okay, as someone that I am not enough. So that person, for example, has a belief. The identity is here and the belief is here. That person might be having beliefs like, for example, whatever I do is never going to be enough. The beliefs are very strongly held opinions. They are not the truth. So you said that I'm not enough, and your belief is that whatever I do is not going to be enough. And then when we go lower about your capabilities, it's just basically telling that I don't think I can do that. I do not have tools. I do not have the resource, enough knowledge, money, anything, or the support around me to do that. When it comes to your behavior, you start acting like someone who just basically obeys whatever it's told to you, instead of actually start taking action and creating your own world, because you don't believe that you can do it. It was your belief. It was your strongly held opinion. When it comes to your environment, then you keep putting yourself in the environment that is going to allow other people to shape you or like push you towards some kind of like a directions, because this is how you feel safe, because you don't have a trust in yourself that you can actually do something. So someone has to just show you direction, but it doesn't mean that they have the best interest in you or interest in you at all. It might be just because you're serving it for them. It might literally be like a company environment that you're not happy with, you're working, but it might be mostly around the numbers for them, not the personal, let's say. So I'm seeing whatever has been suppressed around that area is coming to a surface for your personal development. Next in your career, group number 2, what is coming within the next 3 months for group number 2 spirit in their career? And yeah, we touched it in here. What's coming in their career for group number 2? I guess this is going to be the biggest impact for you, the career. Physical. Magician, the skills in reverse. What is coming? Oh, this is okay. I will put them back. We have 6 of Wands, achievements in reverse. We have a lot of reversals like obstacles, blocked energies. One last card about group number 2's career within the next 3 months, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. We had deceit with the 7 of Swords. Okay. Whatever workplace, whatever environment you're working in, group number 2 at the time. So if it's a company, they are not revealing you all the information about what is actually happening. If it is, if you have a partner, if you have your own company, the people within the company might not be revealing how they're actually feeling towards how things are going. If you have a partner, they might not have been like being like totally upfront with you about the development needs, or they might have been shying away from you about how to say some things. I'm not picking up some like on purposely negative energies in here. It's just like the full information is not revealed to you. It might be even someone holding back from consciously or subconsciously about acknowledging what have you been contributing all until now within a place. You might find yourself, I'm sorry for these masters group number 2, take them if they resonate, but I'm also saying it this bluntly because I'm seeing a big changes coming in your way. Big change. Either you're changing a company fully, either you're changing your position within a company, either you're starting your own business, or if you have your own business, you start pursuing your own business in a different area. So very big changes. But whatever environment you are in, I'm just seeing an emphasis of that energy of your skills, your full skill set is not fully being put in use. This might be discouraging you. That might be making you think again that what are you doing here, or why are you still here? And you might be even choosing to want to be keeping that information to yourself until you made the last decision to move forward without them. Can we get the last? Yeah. The Knight of Wands. And this is actually immaturity in the upright position. Like you might have been dealing with people less than perfect in the workplace. They might not be having the full skill set or time or capacity yet to understand your contributions to, or they might not actually know how much you know. Can we get one last clarity, please, in the career? Thank you. Death, release. This is something you really want to let go behind. It's definitely not the real that. Something you want to let go behind, and you're going to be pushed into a direction to do that. You're just resisting it at the moment. Interesting. I'm saying interesting. I wasn't expecting it, but I understand this energy. Okay. And you're gonna have your happily ever after. 10 of Cups after. Yes. You have new beginnings, group number 2. Yes, definitely. Anything that was causing you emotional ups and downs are gonna go away. Any kind of insecurities in regards to the fact that you cannot have what you want is here. What is literally just like blocking you from having this utmost positivity is not taking an action towards what's actually going to fulfill you. Yes. The more drained you are, it is like a little bit harder for the universe to push you and bring you that opportunity into you to take an action. Okay, let's move to the last area for group number 3 in regards to their romantic relationships. What's coming up next within the next 3 months for group number 2 in their romantic relationships? What's coming in for group number 2 in their romantic relationships in the next 3 months period? Okay. Oh, some perfect balance is coming in here with the healing. You might be healing also your own mother wounds. I'm hearing baby if someone is expecting anything, but if it's not, don't take it. Messages. Or someone in your family might have already gave a birth. What is coming within the next 3 months for group number 2 in their romantic life spirits? Group number 2 is coming up next. Their romantic life in the next 3 months. 2 more cards. I love this. Queen of Pentacles and stability. One more, please. Okay. There are beautiful messages. One more, please. Okay. I'll get these 2. your career, your personal development, and your love life, they have all effects to themselves. The last cards are new beginning, Ace of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, insecurity. You're definitely having a new start when it comes to your romantic life, group number 2. And you might have some messages in group number 3. I haven't just recorded it yet, but it just come as kind of like a feeling at the moment. So you might be taking things up to a next level within a relationship, because I'm seeing that you're at a very stable position. You might be having actually be in a committed relationship in any source, or you might have been dating with someone. If it's not the case, then I feel it's very unlikely that you're in the pile, but then it might be so that someone that's already in your life is going to reveal themselves to you as someone who's having a long potential. That might not necessarily be a romantic interest, but they might prove you that they're a trustworthy person. But for those of you who are already in a long-term relationship, I'm seeing that there's like a personal healing and interpersonal healing going to happen between you two. And there's a new level of stability coming into this connection, a next level. You might be having some fears around it, taking an action towards it, because it might be bringing up some insecurities within you. You might be feeling not so stable enough, even though we had the stability with the Queen of Pentacles in here. Let's say that if you really like to get used to having your own personal space and your own home, etc., and if you guys are just moving in together or getting engaged, or however the next steps are for you, let's say, or getting married, then this might be actually something that's bringing up some insecurities within about how the future is going to unfold, even some kind of anxiety. But then overall, what I'm seeing is that your person who's in your life or who's going to get into your life is very trustworthy. You have nothing to worry about, and everything is going to work out perfectly. Like, your fears and worries are going to be proven wrong. Let's get the general messages from the Moonology cards about what's coming in next within the next 3 months for group number 2. I'm hearing that song right now. Is it from Elton John? I'm still standing. I don't know the lyrics. I don't want to butcher it, but I'm still standing is the song. I will link it down next to the time description, so please listen to that one too. Prosperity lies ahead, and in Moon and Taurus. One more, please. Group number 2, you're starting something new within the next 3 months, and this is going to pay off so good. You're changing your perspective to the fact that you're good enough. You're going to start making money. You're going to start making money off from something you actually love to do. That's going to increase your self-worth, self-confidence. Like, you're going to feel the best you never felt before, let's say. Amazing. You're also going to ask to make some long-term, like a year ahead plan towards how do you want to go. Like, if you have a financial goal, you're asked to make a plan within the next 12 months, a little bit in details about how to go there, like the expenses, let's say, and not so detailed expenses, like so hard to control it, at least for me, but the main expenses and how you can decrease it, and in terms of also like earnings, how can you keep increasing more, some step-by-step plans, because you're going to be start making your own money from your own work, regardless of if you're in a corporate environment or not, because you're not meant to be. And apply it for any other goals. So last advice for group number 2, please, Spirit, within the next 3 months, considering. What's your advice for group number 2? You gave 2. You always give more. I thought we were good today. Okay. Mending and milk and honey in reverse. This is 51 to 52. Something you thought that is not going to happen is coming around for you, and it's going to show you, the Spirit is going to show you something that you thought is too late is not too late. It's never too late. Spirit is just like, we have been just waiting for you. Finally, you're here. Okay. So 51. It says that the honey and milk, a nameless unease compels you to turn pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly. Before the feelings return and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling. Or you may see the light and choose to surrender to the spirit. Now is the time for practicing now is a time to practicing extreme self-care. If you can do so before you engage in behaviors you will regret later. You are so loved and cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts now. You have that comfortable environment that is actually not making you feel happy, you will be releasing it. This is the main message from Spirit. You're asked to trust Spirit when it comes to that. The mending card here says that each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integrating, we accumulate an unwanted burden. So this keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and make amends to others to set yourself free. This is what I have been mentioning when it comes to your personal development. You will be releasing something that you have been so holding on to dearly that wasn't serving you at all, not making you happy. And you're going to see yourself in a completely different, fresh light. But group number 2, this is all I got for you. I hope the messages were helpful, resonating, and you liked the reading. If you did so, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I love to see you here. If you want to see more of those content in here, if you loved my energy, I'd like to have our community here. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye-bye. Hello group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this Moon Oracle cards with the Sodalite crystal on it, then this is going to be your reading. Sorry. So, before we start into your reading, I'll be just like putting the Moonology cards aside and your gemstone in here. And I'll be getting a general energy from the Alice in Wonderland cards for you. Stop burning and then... I can't breathe so easily when they keep burning. Yes. So, spirits, what is the general energy for group number 3 within the next 3 months? I will be saying a lot of threes. What's general energy? Thank you. I love that. Big changes, becoming braver. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Wow. You were always a go-getter, group number 3. Like, you were always a go-getter, but it's not in a sense that, you know, people could just like, okay, how to say it? So, you know, there were like some people who might be like kind of go-getters, or they're so dedicated, they always do the work, and they let people to walk all over them because they were just trying to please others, and they might not even be able to take a credit for the amazing work they've done. This is not you. You are always a go-getter. You always know your worth. You always, like, even if it wasn't a word, kind of like a sense of feeling when you were a child, you always knew what you wanted and how you wanted to happen, and you were not shying away from like setting your boundaries. I'm seeing that this is transforming into another level. I'm not sure if you have done, I'm hearing like past life regressions, inner child work, and kind of like a hypnosis. They're very specific, so take them if they only resonate with you. But I'm seeing that you specifically connected with one part of your inner child that is quite assertive, that knows what they want, and within the next 3 months this is going to be highlighted so much that the actions, the changes you are going to want to bring into your life is coming from her or him. Literally. This is an amazing energy. You will be altering your life. You will be the most assertive of yourself within the next 3 months. It's going to peak. Masters for rapid service to the animal world. This is interesting. Can you see how assertive she is? Can you see how different they are? There's a big transformation is happening. Like how your inner child is and how she has enabled you to present yourself to the world. Some people are going to receive you as unapproachable, but unapologetic. Yeah, it is so unapologetic. So, the Becoming Braver card says that you have been tested, the development of strength and resilience through the courageous meeting of all changes. The demonstration of great character, the acknowledgement of how much you have learned, the ability to cope with so many little things due to a great ordeal endured with grace, dignity, and humor. Testing times shows true character. You have proven yourself to the divine. You have proven yourself to yourself. Now it is time for you to literally connect with the true self of yours, your inner child, your soul, your core essence, to start doing the changes you so needed, you so desperately needed in the life unapologetically. You are unbreakable, literally is what I'm hearing. Amazing. I'm getting chills. I want to check this. I haven't done this for other groups. This says that animal communication, a proximity to animals, enjoying the company of animals, and interest in an animal behavior and symbology, feeling drawn to animals more than humans, intuitively understanding their needs, rewards of friendship, closeness, and trust. If you have a pet, basically your communication might be even getting stronger. You might want to adopt a pet. And if you have been thinking about adopting a pet, you might be just finding your perfect match as well when you are least expecting. Amazing message. Okay. I'm really excited. I feel like there are amazing changes coming in for you. I'm like smiling from, like ear to ear. So what is coming in for group number 3 within the next 3 months period in terms of their personal growth? Personal growth for group number 3, please, within the next 3 months. Personal growth for group number 3 within the next 3 months, please, Spirit. Ooh. Oh my God, Queen of Pentacles, stability. I mentioned that one also for group number 1, I guess. Was it like walking the talk? You are the boss. You are reaching for your own fulfillment. Like, you're setting your boundaries. You're so sure of yourself. You are your own kingdom. You are in your own kingdom. You're not trying to control anything. Like, you're really letting everything go with the flow, and you kind of find your niche and you start making money out of it. You have more to provide. You keep helping people through what you're actually doing. Your sense of worth, all the struggles that you've been through, you are combining them into something that you can make your living out of, because your personal growth is your abundance. Is your abundance in terms of your finances? Is your abundance in terms of your happiness? Everything, basically. Wow. More about group number 3, please. What's coming in the next 3 months in terms of their personal growth, Spirit? We have the Fool. Okay. Okay. It wants to come up. Yeah. Change. Yes. You take a leap of faith. There's a doggo in here. Oh boy. Like, you're not taking any burdens of yourself. You're just leaving everything behind. And like, like in the traditional tarot deck, the Fool, it is represented with like a sunshine and like it's a bright daylight, basically. But in here, it's a darker theme. I haven't put an attention on this before, but regardless of your circumstances, group number 3, especially if your circumstances started to get darkened and burden you, you are leaving them behind. You find the utmost happiness despite of the challenging conditions, you believe in so deeply about what you deserve, what you're manifesting, regardless of your conditions, and you are having it. Yes, you are having it. You are concluding something in your life that's not serving you anymore. Tower, the transformation. I need a clarity on this. Okay, there might be some kind of like a new skill set or a new way of seeing yourself. Maybe you are like developing with the balance 2 of Pentacles and transformation in reverse. So I am feeling that you'll be so excited with this personal growth journey that you're going through, with new sense of stability and a new sense of being, identifying yourself, especially as a leader, that unapologetic person, that you might actually, I'm here like wanting to burn the bridges, but the spirit is saying that just like, take it like day by day. You're already going through a big transformation. You do not need to necessarily remove everything out from your life that you're not so happy about. It's all about a balance, because you might still want to like keep some things in terms of your security, in terms of your financial security, but it is for certain that you will be very well provided. You will be also like shooking yourself in a positive sense. And there might be also some like parts of your ego might be arising to the surface, thinking that you are so about what you're already doing, so you already want to transform to the next chapter of your life. You might have already, you know, why aren't you already in the most utmost like a happiest time of your life? And spirit is like, you're getting there, calm down. Okay, so what's next in the career for group number 3 in the next 3 months period? What's next in their career for group number 3 within the next 3 months? Okay, that really jumped and got back in. Okay. Someone might have been reaching you, but you might have reject the offer in your career. Oh, we have 6 of Wands achievement. I got this card for group number 2 in a career position, but it was reversed. Oh, sorry. Wherever you have been not seeing enough progress in terms of your career, you're going to get acknowledgements, and it's going to be very fair and square. It's not going to make you think that, oh, was it a feedback? Did they say something good? It's going to be like, bam, yeah, you are the one. Thank you. That was amazing. That was great what you did there. Like, maybe it will be even like acknowledged in terms of in front of others too. Maybe you get a brilliant like a review or a comment about your services or your products, and that's going to attract more. Let's see what is coming up next for group number 3 in terms of their career within the next 3 months period. Ooh, ooh, okay. We have inspiration, the star. Drama, the Knight of Swords in reverse. You will be taking inspired action towards something that's going to make you feel very, very successful, and that's going to make you feel like you are it. You are there. No, nothing can stop you. And the spirit is saying that just be careful about not taking so rushed actions. Like, it's going to be a so excited part of your journey, but for example, the thing I was saying about not burning the bridges. So if you have a tendency about like wanting to cut some things off without it being so mature, just keep to yourself until the last moment when you know that everything is for certain. Keep the information to yourself. Don't do any rush decisions. Is there anything else you want to add, Spirit? Yeah, because there might be some kind of like a misinterpretations. Like, they want you to really like keep things to yourself with the 7 of Swords in here until you are very sure about this big next change in your life. So what's coming up? Let's move on to your romantic relationship. What's coming up in the next 3 months for group number 3 in terms of their romantic relationships? Group number 3 for romantic relationship spirit. We have positivity with the sun reversed. Put it here. What else? 2 more, please. Okay. I'll get this one too. So we have 4 of Pentacles, control. We have Page of Pentacles, prospects. And the completion, 10 of Cups. So if you have been seeing someone already, group number 1, that might have been a little bit new, I'm hearing maybe like on the side, or it might not have been like taking all of your time, or you guys might not have been like seeing each other every day. I'm seeing that you might have started realizing the potential in how everything is going, but I'm seeing that also there's like some energy about you feeling like not so enthusiastic about it, or not as passionate or happy about it as it was before. Maybe there are things that you're really trying to like control it around, or want things your own way, or you stated your own needs a lot, and there might have been some kind of like a discomfort within the relationship. But I'm seeing like good times ahead in terms of like this connection, whoever you're resonating with, whether it's your partner, whether it's a flirtatious, whether it's someone coming in new, there is a good potential in here for it to resist the test of time. Even for those of you that I feel some part of you in this group number 3, you are not literally looking out for anything in romance, romantic relationships. You might have been maybe asking about the general relationships. I'm seeing you basically being very happy and contented by your own self. If you have your own family, you know, if you're living with a family, if you have your own kids and you don't need a partner, I'm seeing that you're being very, very contented by yourself. And there might be some family extension, like through maybe your kids, or maybe even the people that you know with from your family as well. Something that has been stagnant or in the same way for a while. I see that some kind of like a progress happening in there. Let's see if that was too vague of a message. Is there like something else? Okay, Page of Swords, education, and okay, I see that there are too many different messages in here in regards to love and romance. Delusions, the 7 of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse. You're asked to question the information you're receiving when it comes to your relationships, not only romantic but in general, especially if it's an area that you have been really trying to get a control over because you thought that this is not quite accurate, or it's not making so much sense, so you start to feel a little bit not so much safe, so you just wanted to gather all the information as possible in order for you to move forward. You're asked to gather all the information, not like shut yourself out, ask everything, and just like ask for the proofs and like see that it's making sense for you before you move on as well. Okay, so let's get the general messages in terms of what's coming in. Okay, we have luck is on your side, the full moon and new moon in Sagittarius. You might be a Sag. One more. Whoop. That was so beautifully, flied and landed. Prosperity lies ahead. The group number 2 also got this message. So I also mentioned them that they might want to listen group number 3. So if you're coming from group number 2, hello, welcome. But you are taking a risk in somewhere in your life that's going to pay off in the long run. You are doing like you're taking a very inspired action. Like it's like it's an action that's coming literally from your soul, from your intuition. You're like, yeah, I trust this. I will take an action. I know it's a risk, but like my soul is calling it out for me whenever I think myself in a position of, yes, I did that. Like, I just feel so relieved. It's just amazing. You do that and this is going to pay off in the long run. But they're also asking you to like not do any like rash haste decisions, which means that this might sound like rushed decision, but more than that, so if you're doing it, Also, like, have a backup plan, like backup plan in terms of like, try to make a plan about how your next year is going to be if you do that. So don't be fully unprepared, if that's making sense. Let's get a last advice for group number 3, please, Spirit, in terms of their next 3 months. This is a lot. Okay, 1 card, please. Oh, we talked about the lost serendipity. And we have unfinished symphony under the bottom of the deck. Definitely, you are on the right track. 18, let's see in here. 20, 19, and 18. So, serendipity says that you have stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and collective dream resonates in an exquisite harmony. Now's the time for luck and preparation to meet the great miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into the being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. I just can't say anything more into that. This is the loveliest advice message I've ever gotten. Okay, group number 3. These are all the matches I got for you. I hope you liked the reading. I hope they resonated with you and helped you. If it did so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content of this, and also me. I'll appreciate you being here. Comment down below your experiences. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address and more information in the description box below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care and bye-bye.